This is my honest review of the third largest cruise ship in the world as someone who's never been on a cruise before. We did a 3-night trip from Orlando to the Bahamas on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the season. I've dumbed it down to the top 3 pros and cons, starting with the first con, party vibes. Apparently this is just what comes with a weekend cruise like this, but it was just not the vibe I was looking for. There were a lot of big parties across the ship in the more central locations, and it just felt impossible to escape loud music, especially by the pool the entire time. I will say we boarded the ship on Halloween, so that may have attributed to it, and the costume contest they had was fun, but it still applies across the entire weekend. The first pro though, service. The dining hall that was included in our ticket every night felt like fine dining. My chair got pulled out for me, a napkin was placed in my lap, and across the entire stay it felt like 5-star service at every level of the experience, which really surprised me given the amount of people that they're having to cater to. The next con was the main reason I've avoided cruises in the past, and that's the inability to get immersed into a country and its culture when visiting. Our first day in Nassau was only 6.5 hours, and most of that time was used to snorkel, so I didn't have much of a chance to walk the streets and try local cuisines, but from what I did, amazing. This is just a personal preference, but the quick stops aren't my cup of tea. With that said, I was still able to get some time, and that leads me to the next pro, being that there is something for everyone. There's a million different activities. There are classes, shows, spas, gyms, restaurants, shops, and excursions to keep you busy if that's what you want and happy during your entire stay. The only problem is something for everyone means everyone is doing something. I don't know if it was a busy weekend or if it's because of the size of the cruise, but the crowds were just too much. I've been to plenty of touristy locations and it doesn't bother me, but it's different in the confines of a ship. It felt like a pretty big challenge to find any place to experience some peace and quiet because no matter where you went, there were floods of other cruisers. But I can't complain for the price, and that brings me to the most important pro of all, value. To give you an example, some people in our group booked early and even got a balcony room for just $400 a person. We paid about $650, and that's still incredible because that includes a room for 3 nights, transportation to another country and back, unlimited food for over 3 entire days, a full day at their private island, Coco Cay in the Bahamas, a stop in Nassau, and free entry to absolutely incredible shows that could sell out theaters on their own. Even just perusing Royal Caribbean's website afterward, the prices they have listed across the globe are absolutely bananas on some of their cruises, and I honestly do not understand how it's profitable. All in all, I'm really glad I tried one, and I do think I would maybe be open to another cruise in the future. With that said, I doubt I would seek one out simply because as incredible as it is, it's just not conducive to how I like to experience a new place. But if you have any cruise recommendations because you think I got it all wrong, please let me know.